Well, hi there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I want to welcome absolutely everybody, my kings, my queens, and my in-betweens. I want to let you all know that I won't judge you if you don't judge me. All right? So everybody is welcome here. I appreciate you so much. If you're here from Miss Jones Tarot on Hill, welcome. I love you guys. Thank you for coming on over. I appreciate you. I am going to share with you the card of the month, Inner Child, Rhodochrosite. This is a card that is telling me all about how you need to take care of your inner child. And yes, adding rhodochrosite to your pocket this month will be very beneficial to helping you to love yourself and take care of that little kid inside you who needs your love and protection. All right? Excellent. So let's talk now about cleaning. Yes, I'm going to do some cleaning first. Let's clean things up. I'm going to go ahead and burn a little sage. I have always been cleaning myself before and between readings, but now I'm doing it on camera. So enjoy that little tidbit there. I like it very much. It's a nice feeling having a little sage. All right. So I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I am going to share with you your guiding message is to watch your feet. I know that sounds a little weird, but that's what I got. So my better angels have an idea what's going on for you, and they want you to watch your feet this week, this month. And so there you go. The other thing is to look for the serendipity and the luck. There is going to be luck and serendipity out there. If you could just follow those little moments when things just sort of fall together, there will be brightness. There will be a light in your life. Okay. So I know that's hard to believe. This has been last week was tough for you, Libra. I'm sorry. Not all my Libras are going through that stuff, but for some of my Libras, it was a hell of a week. Let's get into this week, huh? I like that for you. We have the 3 cards in front of us. We're going to go ahead and add these pre-programmed cards from the Alleyman Tarot, and we will see what is coming up right here. All right. So I'm going to make these things upright as they should be. Alrighty. So alrighty, let's look at what we have here. Okay, we have talked about this in the overview. We have obstacles and challenges coming to us, but there's brightness in these obstacles and challenges, which to me shows there's possibilities and ability to move forward. So there's the only reason it's an obstacle or a challenge is when we don't really see it for what it is. All right, number 1, yeah, you're definitely barefoot. And number 2, look at the bird. There's a bird on this thing you're walking, this plank you seem to be walking on, and it's got wings outstretched this way, but then it has 2 moving forward, like it's flying and flapping its wings, right? So that's interesting to me. I found that very fascinating, because to me it says, look, there is no obstacle, there is no challenge. Just fly, just take off. Don't worry about it. Which explains why that being barefoot might be okay. Is because if you're flying, you don't need to worry about. Well, you might worry about your landing, and I do want you to be careful about that landing. Okay, so with these obstacles and challenges in front of us, there are a few of my Libras who may get lost in their carnal desires. Carnal desires. This one here is the 8 of Tentacles. And yes, this lady's getting ravaged by the tentacles of an octopus. So yeah, that's a whole different kind of sex right there. For all my children out there, mind your biz. This is an interesting card. It speaks very plainly to giving in to whatever our body wants. You know, if your body decides that it wants pie and you eat the whole thing, well, that's too much pie. If you decide that you want other things, you can be giving into too much of it and it might be too much. Got it? So just be aware that, yeah, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So this is that card that says, be careful what you give into, all right? This card here is the Hermit. And this Hermit card is kind of cool. It reminds me that he just wants to be left alone. So that's interesting. You're on an adventure. you want to go too far with something in your life that you like very much. Maybe you have things that you like to do by yourself that you might go too far with one way or the other, but you like to do it by yourself. Be careful, be cautious, be careful, be cautious. You know, we have obstacles. Maybe you have company and you want to be left by yourself to do your own damn thing, right? Well, be careful. You can't do it. You're going to be, that feels like a block in and of itself. You're not going to be able to be by yourself even though you want to be by yourself, okay? So, interesting. Material and spiritual prosperity is blocking you. So this can go one of two ways. Good stuff's coming, and it's getting in the way of you being by yourself, doing destructively good things to yourself. Go figure, right? So, it's a positive block. Ha ha ha. It's like that guy who wants to do terrible things to himself. Okay. So, Libras, some of you may have some self-destructive tendencies, whether that's cutting or otherwise doing things that are negative for our bodies. The only one you got is the one you got. So you need to be careful about what you're doing to it, because you're going to have to use that for a while, okay? So here we have material and spiritual prosperity. So good things are coming, and they're going to get in the way of you doing this. So if you want to do negative things to yourself, but good things are coming and stopping you, there will be music. This is the card of a message of new ideas coming your way through music. Okay, so you're getting, this is a page of music in my opinion, and he is going to be bringing music that will block you from hanging out here. So I feel like you're going to be swooped off into the distance. Maybe you'll have company that comes over, brings a boom box, and you can't be by yourself. So bummer, right? This is the Death card, letting go of stuff. Maybe you won't be able to let go of the things you want to. Letting go of stuff will block you from doing this, right? So some kind of letting go is good letting go, right? So with Death card, it's always physical stuff, a way of thinking. What else is there? Let's see. Physical stuff, a way of thinking, habits, jobs, relationships, right? So there you go. It could be a job or relationship. Feels like a way of thinking that you need to let go of. All right. So anyway, I love you, Libra. Do you, be you. Hopefully you'll find yourself handling this patience and planning situation. And maybe you won't be, no, this is your solution, but maybe you won't be plotting and planning ways to hurt yourself. That would be good. And I don't know why I'm getting that there's potential for there to be a negative impact here. Not all challenges and obstacles are wounding to oneself, but that Eight of Pentacles truly shows that there's, I know it seems like a positive to you. There might be some pleasure in it for you, but you need to be careful about what you do there, okay? So patience and planning, you can figure out what you want to do and what's most important. Maybe you'll decide something different in the situation. Maybe you'll choose differently. The wild hunt is back. It's time as a solution to be on the move for something wild and willy and crazy and fun, okay? Don't get caught up in the mix of it all, and don't hold yourself back from the joy, okay? But definitely don't get busy hurting yourself, okay? Now then, this card here is the Ace of Accordions. I know that's a weird one, right? So this one is interested in showing you one more time that the gift of music is joyful in your world. We have the joy. The music is blocking you here, technically, from doing whatever that is, but in the end, it is a solution. Music is the gift, all right? So enjoy the music that helps you with your plotting and your planning and your love and your joy. And this is like really interesting how it all kind of works out to help you not necessarily hurt yourself so much, all right? So excellent. I love that for you. Not all my Libras are going to relate to that, and that's okay. This is a general reading. Do definitely work with your inner child and make sure that that one's getting taken care of in this process, okay? You need some rocks. Let's go over there and get some rocks. Okay, we got 5 more rocks. And we got a double whammy. Ha ha ha. All right, so we have yellow jasper times 2. This is really all about the emotional third chakra getting clarified, but in an earthbound kind of way. We have yellow calcite. We have blue calcite and turquoise. Yes, turquoise is here, and that's a kind of a higher heart stone. So we're going to just kind of squish these things down a little bit, make a little room. We have an awful lot of third chakra stuff going on here this week. It makes sense to me that some of what's going on here has to do with our self-image and our memories of our childhood, memories of who we are and how we got here, who we've become. And, you know, we have our little vices and we have those things. They're all part of who we are. It doesn't make us bad human beings. What it does mean is that we have to kind of figure out how to handle those things. Some of those vices are better than others. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to look at our vices and we're going to earth them down. We're going to bring them down onto the earth plane and figure out how to deal with them on the earth plane. This is why this is the third chakra being brought down to the earth plane. We're also going to clarify that with this calcite, which is kind of imploding any misconceptions about what our third chakra is telling us. We might have been telling ourselves stories about that, but we want to be gentle. We're going to do some turquoise, which is going to be the higher heart stone, which will indeed give voice to our higher heart's desire for you to feel better, be happy, and you know, we all have our quirks, but genuinely you can verbalize them and understand that you're not really as bad as you think you are, okay? In all cases, we're never as bad as we think we are. This is blue calcite, which is saying you need to really start verbalizing what's going on so that you can have other people mirror back to you who you really are and who they see you as, and that you are a beautiful person, okay? Because everybody else sees you for the beautiful person that you are, and they only want you to be happy and safe here, okay? So that's good. Cool. These are your pocket full of stones for the week. I'm going to set these here, and of course, if these are not the stones in your pocket, leave me a comment below. Let me know what rocks you got in your pocket. All right. So, hashtag pocket full of rocks, and also, what's in your pocket, right? So there we go. I appreciate you so much for being here and sharing this time with me. I look forward to seeing what comes up for the 24th through the 30th. We'll talk next week. All right, Libra, come on back, and we'll finish this up. Finish this month strong, okay? Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk next week.